Hello, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is a general reading for fire signs. If this resonates with you, take what does, leave what doesn't. Okay? If you don't fit, don't force it. Just relax and let it go. Okay? This is for fire signs. My name's Serenity, and this is a general reading. For some of you, like now, you need to don't let pride get in your way right now. Okay? Because for some of you, you need to bring love into the situation here, okay? Because love conquers a multitude of sins, I'm hearing, all right? And for some of you right now, you need to look at the bigger picture, okay? And some of you are just looking through the situation from a tunnel vision, I'm hearing, all right? You're not seeing the bigger picture, what's taking place, all right? This is for fire signs. What message does fire signs need to know? So this is where what's something that you need to know. This is going to be something that you need to accept, basically, okay? This is going to be something you need to let go of. And this is going to be the outcome. So let's say, bottom of the deck, you got a new start is coming here, okay? And this is going to be by the new moon. So by the new moon coming up now for some of you, or when after this cycle, going to be a new moon. And when the new moon starts, some of you are going to have a new start, okay, by the new moon. And some of you need to surrender to the divine by the full moon, okay? So you need to actually get on a more spiritual level, okay? Go within. Start communicating with God and the factor of you guys, your ancestors, you know, the universe, to actually ask them what's going on in your life and go within. Make a journal, start making notes of how you're feeling, okay? Some of you are doing that now. For some of you, there's a new start coming by the new moon. So I'm going to read that to you first, okay? Because this is for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So let's see what message is coming out for you now. This is for fire signs. Yeah, this is the new moon. We've got a new start in the coming new moon. So I'm going to read that to you now. There is a yes coming your way. This is one of the most auspicious cards in the deck. It's totally positive and suggests something new and exciting is developing. The situation you're asking about is blessed, and you're on a target to achieve your goals. The message from the universe is that you are starting all over again in some way, be that on a new or better course or just feeling more positive about achieving your desired outcome. If you've been feeling stagnant, this card reminds you that life goes in cycles and you're moving into a new cycle now. This is the time to wipe the slates clean. If the situation you asked about has become toxic, either that will clear up now or something totally new and fresh is on its way here, fire signs. Attuned to the moon. I see it when I believe it. That's what some of you are saying right now. When I see it, I believe it, okay? But even then, I hear, first believe it and then you shall receive it. Okay? Now, additional meaning for this card. A new start is on its way. You will soon start to feel more hopeful about getting what you want. Your belief that your dreams can manifest is working well. And some of you need to forget about the past, because some of you can't build a new house with old bricks. Okay? You need to let go, let God. Now, the teaching. The new moon marks the start of a waxing cycle and the midpoint of the dark moon. It's a dark and veiled time when the moon is invisible, and a time of rebirth. It's a time that witches do their work, making wishes and laying down intentions for the new cycle, an intensely magical time when it's easier to pierce the veil to the other worlds. So for some of you, this could have already taken place. Are you coming out from that? I'm starting a new beginning for some of you, okay? But remember, first you got to believe it to receive it, okay? That things are going to change. So let's see. This is for fire signs. this is what you need to know. You are good enough, okay? And you'll realize this, and some of you've realized this by the full moon in Virgo, okay? That's for somebody here, okay? So I'm going to read that to you now. It's time to be really honest with yourself and understand what leads you to ask your question. Have you been humble to the point of being self-effacing? That's a question, okay? Humility is good, but it can go too far. And drawing this card suggests you may be underrating yourself here. You don't have to be flash, just quietly certain that you are good enough. At the other end of the scale, you also need to honestly answer this question. Have you been too picky here, fire signs? Okay? The full moon in Virgo card needs some truthful answers. Once you've given them, it should be easier to see how you got where you are. Your next step should then be more obvious to you. Pay attention to the details. Hard work brings results here, fire signs. Now they're tuned to the moon. Find a balance between the cosmic and the mundane in your daily life. Now the additional meaning for this card, worrying too much will attract more things to worry about. So do not worry, okay? It doesn't help you in the long run, okay? And have you been overly critical? An apology may be in order here for some of you here, fire signs. And stop second guessing yourself. If you actually make a decision, trust your gut feeling, trust your intuition here, I'm hearing. Okay? That's for somebody. Whoa. Okay. Getting caught in wires here. Now, for somebody here, raise your karma by doing something good for someone else. Okay? Because karma is not always a bad thing to go and say. If you're going through karma, you need to get a balance here. Everything bad, replace it with something good. Now the teaching. The full moon in Virgo is a time to declutter your life, your home and your office. It's time to sort what's good in your life from what's not serving you. It's also the time to clean out your energies via salt baths and meditation, and to practice getting more grounded by walking barefoot. No matter when you draw this card, it's a reminder that any time is a good time to start living a more healthier life. Because for some of you right now, I hear some of you could even be under some form of spiritual attack, and these healing baths are the best thing to cleanse off your energy, okay? Some of you may need to do it on a daily basis because somebody's sending negative energy towards you, I'm hearing, okay? This is for fire signs. You need to sage your area, sage your home, the environment, and have healing baths on a daily basis, okay? Because for some of you, you are going through some form of karma, and for some of you, there's some form of secret or deception that's going to be revealed. Somebody could have been unfaithful that you're going to find out about, and this is somebody that you're going through some form of karma with. Some of you can't seem to be able to move on. Some of you are getting over some form of betrayal, okay? And some of you right now could have been having sleepless nights or suffering with some form of anxiety or stress, okay? And then you're worrying, you're stressing, okay? And you are good enough. So I'm going to read that to you now, actually, before I even clarify it. You are good enough. And some of you need to believe in yourself. By the full moon in Virgo, some of you are starting to believe in yourself, okay? This is for fire signs, sun, moon, and Venus rising. So let me read that to you now. You are good enough. It's time to be really honest with yourself and understand what leads you to ask your question. Have you been humble to the point of being self-effacing? Okay, remember that, right? And for some of you right now, you need to raise your karma by doing something good for someone else, okay? Because some of you have been very overcritical. So let's see. This is for fire signs. Whoa. Well, let's see the message coming through. Because some of you right now, you need to use your intuition here, okay? Because you could be dealing with somebody here who's very manipulative, okay? For some of you right now, there's going to be some message coming through. It's going to come through quickly. It could even be yourself, okay, that you're going to be receiving some message that's going to come in quickly. Whoa. The card that's flow is, again, some of you need to use your intuition here, because something could be coming out regarding somebody here manipulating you here, okay? Some of you could be dealing with a fellow Aries, Taurus, or even a Pisces here for some of you. Okay, they may have fire and water in the chart, and some of you may have fire and water in your chart. Some of you, it could even be you. Okay, that's being manipulative here. Okay, but you are good enough. All right. For some of you right now, though, with the Magician here turning up reverse like this, you definitely could be dealing with somebody here who's being very manipulative in this situation here. Okay. For some of you, you're dealing with a fellow fire sign, or they may have fire in the chart. Okay, but when the Magician's showing up reversed like this, it talks about manipulation, poor planning. Okay, some of you are lacking energy at the moment. There's some form of deceit around you right now. Okay, because somebody's got some ill intention towards you here. Okay, and some of you might not be talking to this person. There could be some communication blocks going on here for some of you, because they're those that use their abilities, okay, for continually self-gain. It's all about themselves, me, myself, and I. Okay, and through that weave illusion and lies here, fire sign, a reversal here might indicate that you're getting further away from the truth for some of you. Okay, and some of you definitely need to use your intuition here, because bottom of the deck you got the 10 of Wands. This is something, a burden that you need to put down, that you've been carrying, and because some of you are going to actually be taking some new action. Okay, some of you, it was a stability of a family. Okay, and some of you are going to get a financial opportunity here, and some of you is going to be equal give and take, and some of you are waiting for that, because for some of you right now the message is going to be coming in through, but somebody could be very spiteful, okay, and very argumentative. You could be dealing with an air sign, okay, or somebody here where the relationship was stagnant, and some of you need to walk away from people and things that no longer serve you. Okay, that's for somebody, because you are good enough and someone's been taking advantage. Some of you could have been dealing with a Virgo, okay, that was being manipulative, okay, and some of you it was a fellow fire sign, and some of you just need to use your intuition here. So let's see what other message is coming out for you here, fire signs. Sun, Moon, and Venus rising, because this is something you need to know. All right, if someone's trying to put you down, because some of you, you're going to be rushing out of somebody's life and moving very quickly. Okay, the karma wars. Some of you are dealing with the fellow fire sign, some of you are dealing with Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So let's see. Yeah, you got the Knight of Wands here, and that's reversed. You could be dealing with somebody here who was a player. Okay, this was somebody that was coming in and out your life. Some of you, this is you that's being manipulative, okay, and needing to use your intuitive discernment for some of you right now, because you got the 9 of Wands, where some of you could have been dealing with a player, or you were the player. Okay, especially with the Knight of Wands here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, for some of you right now though, with the Knight of Wands there showing up like this reverse, you could be coming across very arrogant, reckless, impatient. Okay, some of you are lacking self-control. Okay, but some of you could be coming across very passive, okay, or very volatile, or very domineering. Okay, you'll know if it's you or not. Okay, or you're dealing with somebody like this, because when you're filled with boundless energy, it can be difficult to run into obstacles that delay your progress here forward here. Okay, because for some of you right now, because of the passion that the card represents here, right, the emotions here is one of anger. Okay, with all this manipulation going on. Okay, and somebody here that could be very arrogant. Okay, for some of you right now, you're looking around for options. You're tempted to act without regard for your consequences now, because somebody's kind of peed you off. Okay, because someone's tried to put you down or made you feel less. Some of you are definitely out of control. Some of you are very manipulative and very controlling right now, fire signs. Okay, and somebody's lying. Right, could be you or a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus who's very materialistic and very ungrounded and very insecure. Okay, somebody may want to come forward and offer some form of apology, but could be dealing with the Aries or Taurus, or they may have this in the chart. Someone's very controlling, very manipulative, very argumentative. Okay, somebody could be partying too hard and overindulgent. There's no passion between you. Okay, somebody could have had a false start. Somebody could be not feeling well and needs to go within to go and say take some time out for themselves. I'm hearing. Okay, if this resonates with you, fire signs, please like, share, follow, because for some of you right now, if this is a burden that you need to put down, some of you may need to actually take some form of action here. Okay, and some of you could be rushing out of somebody's life because of this, all this manipulation going on, and your intuition is telling you. Okay, so let's see what other message here is coming forward for fire signs. Let's clarify it, because this is something you need to know here. It's definitely dealing with somebody who's manipulative and a player, and you are good enough. Okay, some of you could have been dealing with a Virgo. Some of you definitely need to take some time out for yourself and go within. Okay, you need some rest. All right, some of you is that you're up in your head about the situation, about needing some time out right now with the Four of Swords here. Okay, or you're dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Okay, that could be needing some time out here. Okay, dealing with a player. For some of you though, with the Four of Swords here reversed like this, it's about recovery. Some of you are waking up now to the situation of dealing with somebody who's very manipulative. Okay, somebody here may want to even return back into your life, but some of you are releasing yourself from some isolation here. If you've been isolating yourself from people, some of you are feeling burnt out right now. Okay, or some of you are going through some deep contemplation right now, but all life struggles have been hard on you right now here, fire signs, and yet you continue to push forward without giving your body and spirit time to rest and recover from your challenges right now. Some of you are not allowing life to defeat you, and this is important. Okay, but it's also important to take a moment of peace, so that you can move more energy for the day to come, because you're going to start a new relationship. Okay, a new beginning. Okay, some of you it's in a marriage. Some of you might start a new relationship, could be with a Taurus, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But with this Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus here who's reversed, this somebody is very materialistic. This person could even be very toxic. Okay, it could be dealing with a Capricorn, but they're very toxic, very codependent. Somebody here could have some form of addictions. Okay, somebody here is, there you are, with dealing with a Sagittarius for some of you. Okay, or a fellow fire sign that's toxic or got some form of codependency here. Okay, or sex addictions, food addictions. But someone's at a crossroad where they need to make a choice here. Okay, regarding their relationship or their home. Because for some of you, you're not going to get your wish. Okay, because for some of you, you need to actually send some message, or you're going to receive some message regarding a third party situation here. Okay, there could be arguments in the home and arguments in the working environment for some of you. It's regarding the job. Okay, but definitely you are good enough, and if somebody's making you feel less than you are, some of you could be needing time out. Okay, it doesn't mean to say that it's forever, but you just need some time to rest, to think of things over, and to recuperate. Alright, now, or if it's not you, it's the person you're dealing with here, fire sign. So let's see, I'm going to clarify that, because this is something you need to know. Tell me about this Four of Swords here, because somebody could be arguing and you just need time out from this. Okay, you're up in your head regarding this situation here. Some of you are dealing with a Virgo who's could be in isolation right now, or somebody here is feeling betrayed. Some of you is going to get blocked. Okay, or you may need to block somebody here. Okay, because for some of you right now, there could be some delay, because some of you here are going through a very frustrating situation here right now. Okay, and some of you are being forced to move after somebody. So let's see all the message coming through for you, because some of you right now, you could have made a wrong choice. It could have been some form of self-deception, or some of you here, there could have been some disloyalty. Okay, so if you was loyal to somebody, someone's going to be disloyal to you. Okay, karma's a bitch, I'm hearing. Okay, there's a lot of conflict and disorder and tension going on here. This is for fire signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Because for some of you right now, you got the Two of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You need balance in your life. Okay, Some of you here, there's going to be some truth off a stalemate, or you're dealing with a stalemate. There's a difficult choice here that you need to make here, and some of you are being very indecisive. Okay, some of you might try to reach some form of compromise with the Two of Swords here. Some of you here are trying to just keep the peace. Okay, but there seems to be a lot of conflict going on between you and this person here, fire signs. Okay, because for some of you right now, you're wearing a blindfold, you're refusing to see things for what they really are. Some of you here are letting things slide, okay, and letting things slide for too long. Some of you have been letting people put you down for too long here, okay, because the Two of Swords usually speaks about a calm expression. Some of you is having courage. It could be a friendship that you're dealing with here, or you're communicating, okay, regarding some indecisiveness that you're going through. But some of you could be with a stalemate and things are stagnant right now, okay. For some of you, you feel stuck in the middle, or you're in some form of denial, okay, regarding this situation here, when somebody not making you feel good enough or manipulating you here, okay. Some of you are at an impasse here because you're being at a crossroad, and this moment when you must make a difficult choice here, okay, because for some of you, one path closes the other, and your decision is being hanging in a perfect equivalent right now for balance, okay. Some of you are making a choice ever more difficult for yourself right now, I'm hearing, because there's no clear winner here, okay. So to progress, some of you need to take a stand here, okay, because some of you could be suffering some form of anxiety, because for some of you I'm hearing you could have the overload of too much information, okay, but you're going to get some truth that's going to be revealed here, because at the moment some of you could be confused, okay, about this stalemate, and you don't know what decision to make. The choices that you need to make right now, though, are ones where there are consequences for both of you here, okay, because though you struggle to weigh the options here, fire signs, okay, especially when the options that are in your hand right now, anything you do could lead to some form of suffering here, I'm hearing, okay, because the alternatives that you're wading through conflict options from too many external sources, okay. Some of you are having to play the middleman between two opposing forces here, because you have to decide, because some of you could be dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer male. This person is emotionally unbalanced, okay. This person has poor leadership skills, okay. This person is emotionally manipulative, very moody, very volatile, and very malicious. They may have water in the chart, but somebody, again, the Four of Swords here, this person could be ill, okay, or they could be recovering from some form of conflict or illness, but somebody needs to take some time out here, okay, and you need to take a well-earned break here from this person, because somebody said I'll deal with it tomorrow, because for some of you need to be patient. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, okay, who's emotionally unavailable, or somebody here who's manipulative or manipulating the situation here for some of you, because it's not working, especially if it's a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, because this person tends to be lazy, they're lacking focus, okay. This person could come across like they're perfected or perfect, but they're not, because this person is codependent, okay, and you could be going through some form of financial loss, I'm hearing, for somebody here, especially if they're dealing with somebody who is emotionally unavailable, because it seems to be affecting their health right now, okay, because for some of you right now, it could be a baby mama you're dealing with, or a mother feeling who's being very childish or very irresponsible here, okay, and some of you may need to go to court to get some form of justice, okay. That's for somebody, especially when you want to go and say, start a new beginning, some of you, okay. You're dealing with somebody here who's very unstable, I'm hearing, okay. So let's see, because this is something you need to know here, right? So let's see what other message is coming out for you here when it concerns this decision you need to make regarding going within and taking some time out here. This is for fire signs. If this resonates with you, fire signs, please like, share, follow, and for those who want to donate, the link is below. This is for fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What decision here does fire signs need to make regarding dealing with somebody here? Could be very manipulative, very controlling, very argumentative. Some of you are dealing with, with your main female here, that could be taking place with, right? This is somebody who was your lover or somebody you was married to or in a committed relationship with a main male. Somebody here is going through some form of despair here, fire signs, because for some of you it could be over some great fortune here, okay, or some unexpected income coming in, but some of you may have to go to court, okay? Some of you are working towards breaking the chains that's binding you to this privileged lady, okay? Because some of you are thinking about somebody else here. You got somebody else on your mind because things are being off balance. There's no equal give and take here. Somebody could have loved somebody more than the other person. This person is well concerned, and it could be regarding some news that could be coming in because somebody's expecting some news to come in, and it could be from somebody official here, okay? So, pre-warned is pre-armed, I always say. If you're dealing with somebody who's manipulative and controlling, okay, be warned because this person is very spiteful, okay? Very manipulative and very controlling, I'm hearing. Alright? You'll know who you're dealing with. This is for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Tell me about this main female here for fire signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. For some of you right now, though, could be a twin flame or soulmate, oh yeah, that some of you are going to be moving to the next phase with, because like I said, some of you got somebody else on your mind here, okay? Some of you was in a soul contract, or you was in a partnership or agreement here for some of you. Some of you want to end one cycle to begin something new, because I hear some of you've got somebody else on your mind. Tell me about this main female here that some of you need to make a decision regarding. Some of you need to make some healthy choices here, okay? Because in love and in life, some of you need to start loving yourself, taking care of yourself to be more happy here, okay? When you start loving yourself, okay, and make a decision to start taking care of yourself, you'll meet your soulmate, okay? Because you see a soulmate connection here, okay? For some of you, it's around money, okay, that you're manifesting right now with your soulmate or soul contract. Some of you, you're opening yourself, your heart, to get to know someone here. Somebody likes you here, okay? But some of you are dealing with a snake, okay? Some of you are being charmed or used, and some of you need to set some form of boundary here with this person, okay? If this resonates with you, fire sign, please like, share, follow. Because for some of you right now, what you need to accept, okay? You could be dealing with a Libra. It's a win-win outcome in this forecasting, and it will be in a full moon in Libra here, okay? Because for some of you right now, you could be dealing with a Libra, or they may have air in the chart, or you may have air in your chart, okay? So I'm going to read that to you now. The full moon in Libra, the sign of partnership, of falling in love, of closely relating to someone else. Since full moons are about climaxes and conclusions, this card suggests you're either about to start a new relationship or that an important existing relationship is changing. Somehow, perhaps coming to an end or moving to a new level of commitment. It's important to remember that people come to us for a reason and sometimes just for a season. If a relationship is ending now, it's doing so at the right time, so try not to fight it here, fire signs. This card can also refer to a professional relationship. There is a sense that you need to balance your ego with someone else's needs. A win-win outcome is possible with give and take. Doing so might be the answer to your question here, fire signs, okay? So attune to the moon and let go of that which is falling apart away here, or falling apart. If it's a relationship or a job, something's falling apart, let it go. Okay, now for some of you, the additional meaning is see the other person through the eyes of love, and it will change perspective, because some of you right now are not feeling no love for this person right now because of all the manipulation that's been going on. And some of you, it's time for you to make a firm decision, because some of you are still being indecisive and sitting on the fence, okay, going back and forth, should you or shouldn't you walk away or stay. And some of you, it's time to focus on yourself for a while. Take some time out for yourself here, fire signs. Look after yourself, but avoid any vanity right now, okay? Because now is a great time for a makeover for some of you. Now the teaching. No matter when you pull the full moon in Libra card, it's encouraging you to find a balance between your desires and those of people around you. Balance is a very liberating energy, and the full moon brings things to a peak. Dramas and upset bring partnership to the fore, and Libra energy also brings love energy. Negotiations are easy around that period of time by the full moon in Libra. Okay, so some of you need to find some balance in your life right now for some of you. So I'm going to clarify that now. And remember here, some of you need to put a burden down so that some of you can start anew. Okay, so let's say this is for fire signs, sun, moon, and Venus rising. This is something you may need to accept, okay, but you need to have balance in your life right now because a new start is coming, or some of you have started a new beginning already. Okay, this is for fire signs, sun, moon, and Venus rising. You're still gonna have to make a decision because there's a lot of conflict I'm hearing. Okay, could be with an air sign, or they may have air in a chart for some of you. Tell me about this for Libran card for fire signs. Yeah, some of you are going to start a new beginning here, and you're going to be at a crossroad where you're still going to have to make a decision here. Okay, some of you with the Ace of Wands, this could be you, or you're dealing with a fellow fire signs with the Ace of Wands here. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius for some of you. For some of you though, with the Ace of Wands here showing up like this on top of the win-win outcome is forecast for some of you by the full moon in Libra. You could be going through a stage in your life where you're going through some personal growth. Okay, some of you are starting a new beginning here for some of you. Some of you are healing right now, okay, after taking some time out for yourself there. All right, for some of you though, this talks about inspiration, creative sparks, new passion for some of you. You got to work to get there though, fire sign, because the wand is given to you, which can be interpreted as the universe handing you some good luck or good karma. But what you do with that is up to you here, fire signs. Okay, because if you want to reach the castle, you better get focused and get moving, because the Ace of Wands is succeeding beyond your dreams. Sometimes though, fire sign, even against reason, things line up in such a way that luck, coincidence, hard work, planning make everything turn out all right. Okay, because this card is the heavy with responsibilities here. Okay, so some of you need to take care and be careful what you do with that stick, what you got there. Okay, because you could take your eye out if you're not careful, so be careful here. All right, because some of you there are at a crossroad here. Okay, and some of you right now, there could be some blocks here going on for some of you, or lack of direction because you're being indecisive. And some of you, when the energy and passion of the Ace of Wands could be reversed for some of you right now, and you could be coming out of that, it could be likely mean that you're starting to lose your motivation or willpower because you're not feeling no passion here, and the daily grind has weakened your inspiration to create. Okay, what used to have so much excitement for you, fire signs, on the other hand, you might be so overwhelmed with excitement for so many things you might lack direction. Okay, because for some of you it could be to do with the relationship, okay, or reunion for some of you. Some of you, it could be a third-party situation here. Some of you could be ending a relationship because of a third-party situationship. That's for somebody. And some of you will be reuniting your relationship, okay? And some of you, it's been a burden. You're determined to put this burden down, okay? Some of you, you're walking away from people and things that no longer serve you, because for some of you, you're moving on, okay? From somebody you loved or married to. That's for some of you. Okay, remember this is the general reading. It will not resonate with all of you, fire signs, so take what does and leave what doesn't, because remember, some of you, it could be you that's jealous and controlling and manipulative, or you're dealing with a third party here who's lying. Okay, and it could be a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, because some of you may have to choose between a fire sign and an earth sign. So let's see, this is for fire signs, sun, moon, and Venus rising. Okay, you need to make a choice between two to have this new beginning. Okay, you have to close one chapter before you can open another one. What message here for fire signs? Ooh, some of you are coming out of your head now or feeling stuck. Okay, with the 8 of Swords here, reverse. Okay, bottom of the deck, you got the the devil here reversed. So some of you are detaching yourself from a toxic codependent situation here for some of you. Okay, some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn, or they may have Capricorn in the chart, or Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But you got the 8 of Swords here, and that's reverse. Okay, so some of you could be dealing with air sign. Okay, or you may have air in your chart. But for some of you right now, with the 8 of Swords here reversed like this, some of you are beginning to take back control. Okay, some of you are facing your fears and doing it anyway. Okay, some of you are dealing with releasing your negative, okay, your negative thoughts. Okay, some of you are opening up to new perspectives. Okay, that's for some of you right now, because for some of you right now, you're moving forward when a time in which you felt trapped and victimized by your own thoughts or perception about yourself. You have recognized that your own beliefs may have been your greatest weakness here, because somebody can't make you feel a certain way, because nobody can say or do nothing to you unless you first and foremost allow it here, fire signs. Because for some of you right now, somebody was definitely wearing a mask. Okay, some of you need to detach from somebody who was being false. Okay, because some of you were bored in this situation here. Some of you wasn't appreciating what you had. Some of you here, you could be dealing with somebody who didn't appreciate, could have Capricorn in the chart, okay, or water in the chart, but someone's been spying, okay, and being very malicious and gossiping and spiteful, and some of you need to move away from this person. Okay, could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Venus rising, but you'll know who you're dealing with. Okay, because somebody here could be in a relationship in a third party situation for some of you. Alright, so I'm going to clarify that now for fire signs who need to release themselves from being stuck in a situation where there was no passion, there was no there was a lot of conflict going on. Okay, but remember, it's a win-win outcome in the forecast here once you make a decision here. This is for fire signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. So let's get some clarification on this, because remember, some of you need to end one cycle before you can begin something new. Okay, some of you, you're ending with a materialistic earth sign that you could be married to or working with for some of you. So let's say this is for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What message regarding something that they need to accept to set themselves free from a relationship where there's no longer any passion for some of you? Some of you are taking some form of action here, because for some of you right now, definitely setting yourself free with the 8 of Swords on top of the 8 of Swords. Okay, that's something that you need to accept, because you're going to hear some messages or coming through quickly, and it could be from a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. So a cycle has been completed, and some of you need to move on, or they're moving on from you. Okay, they could be moving home or moving to a more stable relationship for some of you, to go and get married because you're happy. Okay, yeah, you're going to take your power back for some of you, because you're going to avoid a tower moment with this person. This is for fire signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Okay, you're going to be setting yourself free. Okay, because for some of you, you felt trapped. Okay, trapped in your mind. Some of you, it was self-inflicted. Okay, you was overthinking things when you should have just made a move, I'm hearing. Alright, so I'm going to see what other cards clarify this now. This is for fire signs. Remember, you're dealing with somebody who was emotionally unavailable, somebody here that you couldn't be trusted. Okay, that could have been just stringing you along. Some of you, it was a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or a fire sign that may have air, fire, and water. This could even be yourself here. Okay, and somebody setting themselves free could be an air sign for some of you, and some of you right now, definitely could be dealing with a Libra. Okay, with the Justice card reversed, something's being unfair here. Okay, somebody's not being accountable for their actions here with the Justice card reversed. Okay, somebody here could be getting caught up in some red tape here, because someone's being very fickle here. Okay, with the Justice card here reversed like this, because for some of you right now, you might need to tell the truth and shame the devil, I'm hearing. Okay, because for some of you, with the reverse Justice card coming out like this. Something definitely being unfair. Somebody was overly emotional and ridiculous here in the situation here. Okay? Some of you could have turned a blind eye at some of the things people were saying or doing, but now it's got to a point where you can't actually pretend it ain't happening anymore. Okay? Some of you, it could be some retribution and punishment has gone unnoticed here for somebody here. Okay? Because is there a deeper meaning to the events that's happened? You need to ask yourself, because nothing just happens, I'm hearing, okay? Everything happened for a reason that you need to set yourself free from here, okay? Because some of you right now, you need to ask yourself what actions and intentions have been turning a blind eye to, especially if somebody's not making you feel good enough, okay? Because with their Page of Swords in reverse, okay, you could have been dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Somebody was lying here. There was also some gossip going on. Somebody was a know-it-all here who was slandering you. Somebody may need to cut somebody off because the relationship was unstable. Somebody was inconsistent. There was definitely some silence. You're probably not speaking to this person, or this is you that was being very deceptive and very impulsive here. So you need to be aware of some form of betrayal here, okay? Could be from an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, okay? Somebody's cunning here. They're the enemy. You know what I mean? And some of you are having problems speaking because somebody here could be dealing with a toxic, codependent relationship here. Somebody felt in some form of bondage here. Somebody here could be sending some form of black magic towards you here, negative thoughts, okay? Somebody could be dealing with some form of addiction here. Somebody was very dishonest when it comes to sex and lust there, and it could be somebody who was in a stable relationship with for 10 years or more for some of you, okay? And some of you right now, it's because this person was being very unapproachable, or you was being very unapproachable, okay? Somebody here could feel in defeat here, okay? Regarding the spitefulness, gossip, childishness, immatureness that's been around you right now. That's for somebody here, because for some of you, there's definitely been some form of injustice here, okay, that you need to set yourself free from, because someone was making you feel trapped, okay? And some of you were letting somebody take advantage, or you was taking advantage of someone here, vice versa. You'll know who you're dealing with and what's taking place in your circumstances, because for some of you right now, it could have been a marriage, okay, that you need to set yourself free from, okay, from a mature woman, or a committed relationship for some of you. Some of you could be going to court, and if you go to court, it's going to go against you. That's for somebody here, okay? Because for some of you right now, you're concerned about having to go to court or about this mature woman, okay? So be careful. If this person's winding you up like a bubble, you know what I mean? Walk away rather than get into any arguments or conflict with this person, because it's like this person's trying to set you up here for a downfall, okay? Tell me about this marriage here for fire signs. Yeah, there's a chaser. This is somebody who's codependent on the relationship because they're fearing abandonment issues, because somebody might be chasing you to come back after you set yourself free here, but bottom of the deck you got is not enough, okay? Somebody's very frustrated in relationship, okay? But somebody's lacking confidence, or there could have been self-sabotaging here, but there's fear, there's ego issues and jealousy, okay? And some of you right now, you need to make some new memories, okay, after walking away from a wedding, because somebody here was definitely having some form of one night stand. Somebody was stringing somebody along here, okay? You could have been in a conventional relationship, okay, or open relationship, but something definitely coming to an end here, fire signs. The relationship is over. There is no second chances here, okay? Because some of you are going through a transformation where you're changing through the separation or breakup here, okay? Because some of you are saying not today, okay? So if this resonates with you, fire signs, please like, share, follow, okay? Because for some of you right now, when it concerns the you need to make more healthy choices, because you're dealing with somebody who's very codependent on you. Some of you need to let go, and this is what you need to let go of. Some of you, luck is on your side by the new moon in Sagittarius, which you are now. So for some of you, you're going to get balance in your life, okay, by the new moon in Sagittarius. Some of you are experiencing that now, okay? After you actually release yourself from somebody here who's got nothing good to say. They've got no good intention. Somebody has to rush out of their life because of this situation here, okay? Because it was very toxic and very codependent, okay? And some of you are detaching yourself from this situation. It could even be in a friendship, a relationship, but somebody could have put you in a third-party situation, or vice versa. You put them in a third-party situation because somebody was being very stubborn, okay? Somebody here was acting up, and somebody here was very materialistic, and all they wanted was money. I'm hearing that's for somebody. All they was there is like money was their god. I'm hearing. All right, so I'm going to read to you now. Luck is on your side, and this is your birthday season, so happy birthday here for Sagittarius. Okay, so let me read that to you now. Luck is on your side by the new moon in Sagittarius. So I'm going to read that to you now. Whatever's coming your way, it looks set to put a smile on your face. The new moon in Sagittarius can mark the restart of fun after a period of feeling low. The energy is advantageous and even willing to take a few risks, but be careful. Don't bet the farm on something here, as the wheel of fortune is still spinning. This card is about exploring life metaphysically by exchanging big ideas with others, or just thinking about your own philosophies. Perhaps it's time to change your mind about something important. It can also signal that a trip away is coming up, if that's something you're working to achieve. But the overall message of the card is that whatever happens next will be some sort of gift, even if that simply means widening your worldview. Because, like I said, some of you were looking through things through a tunnel vision, and you need to see the bigger picture. Okay? Now, attune to the moon. Count your blessings, literally write them down or say them aloud, okay? So focus on what you do want and don't focus on what you don't want, I'm hearing. Now, the additional meaning for this card, you need to laugh more here, fire signs, okay? This is a wonderful time to start a course or study or teaching for some of you, okay? And don't be narrow-minded. And start a week of gratitude. Practice via Facebook, a journal, or a blog. Okay, and just show gratitude and grateful, because every day you wake up, thank God. You understand? You got a lot of things to be more grateful for than you have to not be grateful for, I'm hearing. Now, Sagittarius is a sign of fun, travel, exploration, and great cosmic quests. It's a sign of big ideas. Its energy is expansive, upbeat, lucky, and divine. The new moon in Sagittarius eschews all this, as does this card whenever you draw it. Nothing is set in stone with Sagittarius, and an optimistic energy could attract all manner of good things if you tap into the energy by expecting the best here, okay? So like I said, focus on what you do want and not on what you don't, okay? So I'm going to clarify that for you now. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Some of you, it's a relationship, friendship that you're going to be reuniting with, and some of you, it's a burden that you're going to be putting down. So let's say this is for Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. This is for fire signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Because for some of you, you need to make healthy choices here, okay? And that will make you happy, okay? Because you could be dealing with somebody who's codependent on you and very materialistic. And some of you could be getting you a point where you're being very controlling and very manipulative. And some of you could be still focused on the past loss, okay? Regarding somebody coming back from the past there. You've got the Queen of Coins and the Knight of Coins, and that's reversed. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, okay? Like I said, you're dealing with somebody who's very materialistic here, okay? Somebody who's just focusing on their pentacles, okay? Somebody who's unbalanced and not stable. Because for some of you, it's some financial independence. You could be dealing with a baby mama that's very, or a mother figure here, okay, that's very financially independent. Or somebody here needs to work on some home conflict that they're going on with, because someone's being very selfish here, jealous, very insecure, okay? They're not taking care of themselves or the home. This is the gold digger, okay? Some of you, though, you could be dealing with somebody who's very envious of you, okay? There is some friction here, though, between your needs at work and your needs at home for some of you, okay? Because remember again, the Two of Cups and the Three of Cups here has come up again, and something that you need to put down. You may find yourself in a position where you cannot give enough to either. You're being pulled in many different kind of directions here, fire signs. You need to think about rebalancing your needs and the needs of your household here. Okay, because some of you could be putting work before your family or your commitment here for some of you, and some of you, somebody here you're dealing with is very materialistic and not very committed to the relationship. Okay, that's for somebody. So I'm going to clarify that now. This is for fire signs, because remember, you need to detach yourself from, could be a Capricorn or somebody here who's in a toxic codependent relationship here. Okay, because it could be a third party situation going on here, or it's your baby mama or your wife for some of you. For some of you are going to be walking away from people and things that no longer serve you. Okay, after you detach yourself from this person. So tell me about this Knight of Pentacles here, reverse here. Some of you right now with the Four of Cups here could even want to return after there was some form of rejection, or the person, Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus, may want to return with the Four of Cups here, but somebody seems to be emotionally unavailable right now. Okay, that's for somebody here. Or you're dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio or Cancer, or you might have Earth in the chart. Okay, but somebody here could feeling rejected or bored. Okay, things are stagnant. There could be a difficult agreement here or a love crisis going on for some of you, but there's definitely some discontent here. Okay, some of you might need to meditate and go within or reevaluate the situation here, because for some of you right now, they could be being so deep in contemplation and thought, you may sometimes ignore the gift that the world gives you here, because remember, luck is on your side here. Fire signs, the potential joys that are laid at your feet are ignored for some of you, because you're dealing with somebody here who's very materialistic, so they're sidetracking you here. Even though your intentions may be noble, you could run the risk of treating the world with apathy here, because for some of you right now, you need to retreat, because somebody could be going through some form of depression right now or being very negative towards you. Okay, some of you, the Four of Cups, especially when it's reversed like this, it could be about being unsatisfied and bored. It's time to get over yourself and get up and do something about your life. So when this card comes up, maybe you use the sitting down time to figure out if you're ready to be brave for some of you, because this is something you need to let go of, because that's in the position of something you need to let go of. And it could be a person, Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus. Okay, because for some of you right now, somebody could be wanting to send you a message, and it could be a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus, somebody here who was toxic or codependent or has some form of addiction. Okay, if this is not you, then it's somebody you're dealing with, because somebody here could be waiting for things to grow here. Okay, because for some of you, you need to be patient here. Okay, you could be dealing with a young earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus, because there's going to be some fast communication coming through and some action is going to be taken, because some of you may even be dealing with another fire sign that you could be messaging, and it's going to be truth and clarity you're going to get, but there's going to be regarding some deception and lies that's been going on. You're going to find out what's in the dark is going to come to the light. Okay, this is for fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If this resonates with you, please like, share, follow. Okay, and those who want to contribute or send a donation, the link is below. Let's see what other message is coming out to you, because this is something you need to let go of around this time. Is this Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus? Because some of you are bored and it's going to be a loss. Five of Cups. Okay, that's for somebody here. Somebody's still focused on the past hurt here. Somebody's drowning in their emotions right now over the past hurt, and they could have water in the chart, Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus. Okay, somebody here can't get over the past here, okay, of some past hurt here, with the Five of Cups here showing up like this here, fire signs. Okay, for some of you right now with the Five of Cups, somebody's very bitter. There could be some frustration or regrets or depression this person's experiencing. Could be a mother figure or a baby mama that's going through this and who's depressed and feeling rejected. And for some of you right now, there could be some mourning or somebody's feeling let down, okay, or regret. Somebody's being very pessimistic right now, okay, that you need to let go of. And for some of you, it could talk about somebody here is not realizing there's two more cups behind them here, and they focus on a third party situation here for somebody here. And for some of you, there could be somebody here who's, though times were dark, you may have recently been able to pull yourself out of a painful situation by looking forwards here, okay? And through that, you found that not all is being lost here for some of you. Some of you, though, are beginning the process of kind of moving on and healing from the recent pain, okay, and letting go of this person. Not for somebody here, because there's been a lot of conflict with the Five of Swords, and somebody feels defeated here, and somebody's to see two people walking away here, okay? And for some of you, you could be the one who's walking away because of a third party situation. This could have been Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, or somebody in your work environment, or someone you had a contract with, but somebody's no longer waiting here, okay? And it could be a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, or it could be you that might have earth in your chart. But there's been a lot of conflict going on, and remember, someone who's being very spiteful and sending very spiteful messages and gossiping regarding somebody who could be juggling the finances or going back and forth, should I or shouldn't I, okay? And I'm going to clarify that now. This is for fire signs, sun, moon, and Venus rising. Let's see here what other message is coming through here for fire signs, sun, moon, and Venus rising. Because for some of you, there is a loss, and there will be a loss. Someone's just focused on the past loss there. Somebody can't sleep at night time. Someone's suffering with anxiety and stress. Somebody's partying too hard. Somebody here is carrying baggages and they can't seem to move on. Somebody seems to want to return here, okay? Because somebody's being manipulative, and someone's going to get some bad news. This is for fire signs. You've got the Emperor, and that's reversed. Somebody here who's very inflexible, very impatient, okay? This is somebody who's using their power here, okay? This could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Aries, but someone's going to go for a loss. And with the Wheel of Fortune here reversed, some of you right now are going through some bad luck, okay? Because somebody's out of control. There's a vicious cycle here. Someone's going through some form of karma. Someone's going to be disappointed because they felt stuck. And the only way you're going to set yourself free is by, that's what you need to accept, that you're going to need to set yourself free here from somebody that could even be chasing you, trying to get you to come back to a committed relationship just to get some form of attention. But this person's emotionally manipulative, okay? Moody, volatile. One minute they're alright, next minute they're not, and they could be just waiting to come back just for sex, okay? But you're going to lose out financially because somebody just wants money, okay? So they could be using sex so that they could actually get you to actually pay them some form of money. That you're going to waste it, that you wasted your opportunity here in this friendship or relationship, because somebody here, once you end this cycle, a new cycle will begin. And some of you need to speak the truth and shame the devil, I'm hearing, okay? This is for fire signs, okay? Because somebody definitely has been very rigid, very controlling, excessively out of control. This could be a baby father, a father figure here for some of you. Some of you, it's a boss, okay, that you could be working with here, okay? That's for somebody. So let's see what other message is coming out for you here. This is for fire signs. You've got ascending. Somebody here's put some obstacles in your way here, okay? Some of you are going to go for a new phase in your life and you're preparing for some form of reunion, but someone's trying to control this situation here, because at the bottom of the deck, somebody's wearing a mask. They're not showing the true feelings. Somebody's hiding their true personality and pretending. Somebody here is deluding you or gaslighting you here, fire signs, okay? Or you're wearing a mask and deluding somebody else because you can't seem to get out of your head and repeating something over and over again. And it could be regarding some form of abundance or finance here, okay? Somebody needs to show some kind of gratitude or gratefulness here that you're dealing with, okay? That's for somebody, because somebody seems to just be with you for what you can get, or you're with somebody for what you can get. But something here is definitely could be coming to an end for some of you. The outcome is step out of your comfort zone. This is in the North Node, okay? This is the outcome here for some of you right now, okay? So I'm going to read that to you now. Step out of your comfort zone, okay? Because some of you, seem to don't want to actually start something new because you like to stay in your familiar, okay? And that's keeping you stagnant for some of you. And some of you need to break free, okay? So I'm going to read that for you in a moment. And I'll just find North Node. This is for fire signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. So let me read that to you now. There's a strong feeling when you get this card that it's time to leave the past behind somehow. Because someone seems to can't get over the past. Okay? Because you're headed in the right direction. If you want to be happy and fulfilled, you need to get going towards doing the thing that scares you, within reason. This card is all about living your life purpose, which is possible. What you've asked about is urging you to dare to do something different with your life and your direction, to take action. So are you willing to follow through and lead the life you're incarnated to live? If you finally find the courage to make the leap, there's a good chance you'll come to ask yourself, why did I wait so long? Because some of you, like I said, you're finding it so hard to go and say, start a new beginning, right? Because you're in a comfort zone and you don't like change for some of you. Some of you may have Earth in your chart, or the person that you're dealing with could be finding it hard to move on, okay? So let's see. Attune to the moon, okay? I know I'm headed in the right direction. That's something that some of you need to tell yourself you are, because it's going to be a win-win outcome once you do and set yourself free, okay? You're headed for something which feels like destiny for some of you. Some of you need to face the fear and get over it, okay? And do it anyway. I'm hearing. It's time to stop obsessing about someone or something, because some of you are going over your head over and over again over a situation that was keeping you stuck, okay? Some of you also need to stand on your own 2 feet. So if you're codependent on somebody, you've got to stop leaning and stand in your own power, okay? Because you got this here, fire signs, okay? Because the north mode is where the moon crosses the ecliptic going north. It's a karmic point, and on the horoscope chart shows us that what we need to do and where we need to go with our life to find satisfaction, fulfillment and happiness. The North Node is the karmic astrological point that reminds us, to paraphrase Andre Gide, that in order to discover new oceans, we have to be prepared to lose sight of the shore. Okay? So you're going to have to let go, let God. I'm just going to get some water in a moment. So I'm nearly coming to the end of this. So I'm thinking, I might as well continue till I finish here, because some of you, there will be a new friendship or relationship. Some of you need to end a friendship or relationship because of a third party situation. Step out your comfort zone, okay? Because for some of you right now, you're stagnant. Things are not moving. Okay, you're in a stalemate. Something you need to let go of here. And with the death card here, something definitely is going to be coming to an end, and you need to walk away from people and things that no longer serve you here, fire signs. Because the bottom of the deck, you've got the 8 of Swords, where you were stuck in your head and you felt trapped. Okay, some of you weren't sleeping at night time. Some of you were suffering with anxiety, depression, or guilt. Okay, and some of you here with the 6 of Wands, to get some attention here, you're gonna have to stand your ground. You might even have to fight off a lot of people here, and some of you it's family, so that you can start a new beginning, because you have to end one cycle for something new, because you're dealing with somebody who was very manipulative, very childish, and very immature. Okay, this could have been a baby mama or someone you had children with. Okay, if this resonates with you, fire signs, please like, share, follow. So let's see here, because once you walk away from people and things that no longer serve you here, fire signs, okay? Because some of you are waiting to walk away, or somebody could even be pregnant. That's for somebody, okay? This is for fire signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Some of you are lacking encouragement. Some of you might feel like a bit of a coward, okay, in the way you're having to walk away, okay? Because somebody definitely could have been given to 2, okay? With the Sun card here, reversed like this, somebody's definitely is not happy here, Okay, it could even be somebody in your family, okay, that you're not happy in your family, you're feeling stuck and things were stagnant, okay, that you had to walk away from for some of years. Because for some of years right now, it could be a baby mama, or you're dealing with a third party situation here. Somebody here was very smothering, or somebody here was just materialistic, and somebody here could have had a false pregnancy here, okay, so that somebody wanted to have a new beginning, okay, with a third party here. Because things here, there's going to be somebody here given to two people here, okay, and somebody needs to choose between two, because somebody may not be speaking at the moment, because this is the high priestess, she who knows. Somebody's telling you to use your intuition here, because somebody, you could be dealing with a Virgo here who feels betrayed and needs to move on, because somebody needs to go within, okay. Some of you are dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio or Cancer, but the friendship or relationship could have ended here, okay, because for some of you somebody could have cut you off, because somebody here could have been very bitter, okay, regarding a lost opportunity here, okay, and somebody's not getting their wish because somebody was juggling, okay. If this resonates with you, fire signs, please like, share, follow, because remember, somebody feels defeated after this conflict here, and somebody's walking away, okay. Could even be you, because you could have been in a third party situation here. So let's see, this is for fire signs, Sun, Moon and Venus rising. Some of you will be stepping out in faith and starting a new beginning, okay, but some of you are no longer waiting, okay. This resonates with you, fire signs, please like, share, follow. Oh, definitely could be dealing with an air sign, or someone's going to get caught off here, okay. Somebody could be wanting to send you some message of love, or talking about a new beginning here, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, okay. But some of you here, you got an air sign here, they might have air and earth or fire in your chart here, but somebody here could be starting a new relationship here, okay, or a new beginning. But with some of you, you're dealing with somebody who was very materialistic here, that you could have loved, okay, but somebody had several choices here, okay, needed to make a decision, because someone's making out everything's fine when it's not, okay. You could be still communicating with this person after being betrayed, or this person still communicating with you, but somebody here is going to be single and financially stable here, okay, after some conflict and defeat here. This is for fire signs, Sun, Moon and Venus rising, because this person here is not happy. You're going to get some truth from this person here, okay, because she already knows the truth, she's just waiting to go and see if you're going to tell the truth. And this could even be somebody you work with, okay, because the bottom of the deck, there's a mature man here, okay, who could be in the community, could have a family, okay, but there could be some great fortune here. But there's also a courtship, that somebody could be living with somebody or married to somebody over some unexpected income. Somebody may need to go to the courthouse here, okay, they might have to go and say regarding their work, okay, to get some form of justice. But someone's going to be breaking the chains here, okay, because somebody's thinking about somebody else, but the relationship's off balance. There is no equal give and take. Remember, somebody here is wearing a mask. Somebody here could be hiding their true feelings, or pretending, or deluding you, or gaslighting you here. This is for fire signs, Sun, Moon and Venus rising. What message regarding this occupation, that somebody could be working with this Aquarius, Libra, Gemini? You could be jealous. Oh, someone's got stabbed in the back here, okay. Heartbreak, pain, separation here. It's going to be a shocking attack here. It could even be somebody you work with for some of you, okay. And at the bottom of the deck, you got healing your heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from a toxic relationship or some form of addiction here though, fire signs, okay. If this resonates with you, fire signs, please like, share, follow, okay, because some of you could be coming out of a karmic situation here where you felt stuck or disappointed, okay. If this resonates with you, please like, share, follow. Let me see. Did I miss out a card? Yes, I did. Tell me about this Queen of Swords here. Yes, karmic. You're definitely in a karmic relationship with this air sign here, or they may have air, or this could even be you, okay, that you're stuck in a situation. But you're going to get some clarity and truth here, because someone here is not going to get a second chance here, and it could even be regarding somebody who's trying to work with, because there's going to be some form of deception or separation with the 10 of Swords here on the bottom of the deck. someone was holding on to the pain. Somebody here was fearing ruin here after somebody was juggling them or going back and forward or over the finances. But some of you is going to have to make a decision, and it could be regarding a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer letting go here, because for some of you it was in denial. Somebody's going to walk away from people and things that no longer serve you. Some of you are spying or watching somebody here, okay? And for some of you right now, there's definitely some form of deception, okay, going on around you right now, fire signs, and you need to use your intuition, because somebody here needs to break free, because someone is trying to avoid some form of argument here, okay? And somebody could be very clumsy and forgetful about their lies here, I'm hearing. And it could be an earth sign or a Capricorn, okay, that you need to detach yourself from, okay? And take back your power, because somebody's very codependent here, all right? If this resonates with you, please like, share, follow. And those who want to donate, the link's below. So what other message here for fire signs do they need to know? Whoa, this is a long message for you fire signs, but it's happy birthday Sagittarius. Appreciate what you got here. For some of you, I'm not appreciating what you got. Somebody was taking you for granted here. So look at what life has given you already. Start enjoying what you have before you rush into something new. Some would say you're blessed already, you know, here, fire signs, okay? Some of you definitely need to make some healthy choices here. And for some of you right now, if it's not the person that's doing it to you, vice versa, you could have betrayed somebody or somebody's betrayed you. But at the same time, there's some love here. Sometimes you just need to speak from the heart. I don't do this gushy stuff, you know what to do, right? Because somebody could be dealing with somebody that you're chasing, okay? And somebody needs to tell the truth, and it could be somebody here that you need to set yourself free from, but you need to tell them the truth, okay? And for some of you here, you need to let go of feeling a bit shifty about this. Some of you, this doesn't feel right. Have you thought everything through properly? Sorry, but I don't feel the outcome is what you think it is, because for some of you right now, somebody who's very controlling, very manipulative, and somebody here seems to can't get over some past loss here, okay? And when it comes to this being betrayed and stabbed in your back on this deception and separation here, for some of you, have faith. Work at it, give it all you got. Miracles do happen, mate. Just trust. So some of you will be working on your relationship because you can't move forward, and some of you will be onward and upwards. Only one way up, mate. Keep going. And there's no point in sulking. It is what it is, okay? Because some of you, the relationship is coming to an end. If this resonates with you, fire signs, please like, share, follow. I send you love and light. Namaste. What's happened with me?